Fellas, how many of y'all remember that I made a video? I made a video in regards to the police being called to this apartment complex out in Georgia, out in Atlanta, Georgia, where this woman put her hands on her boyfriend, on her baby daddy, and she ended up being arrested despite the fact that her baby daddy did not want her arrested. However, despite his protest, the state of Georgia will press DV charges. Well, we have a similar situation. This time at an airport. Same situations, but except this time it's a husband and wife. And just like Georgia, Florida also has a similar laws. But y'all see for yourselves. And before I begin, shout out to MTR, Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. I'll leave the link to his full uninterrupted video in the comment section of this video. Go check it out. But enough of me babbling. Let's get down to business, shall we?
Oh man, we got yet another contender for the Victim Olympics, because how can a perfectly sane woman basically assault and batter her boyfriend in an airport in front of millions, and when the cops arrive, try to flip the script and act like she's the victim or the weak and the innocent one? Well, that's what we're going to watch here today. And just looking at the title, you guys already know it's going to be a particularly happy ending. So, let's get active without further ado.
Roll the beautiful bean footage. Wait a minute. That scenery looks so familiar. Wait, I've been to that airport before. A couple months ago. Let's continue.
Did you see what happened? What happened?
She was aggravated.
Did you see what happened?
Yeah, she was aggravated. They were arguing about whatnot with the flight missing, but she kept on pushing him, bouncing him. He kept on walking away. They were like back and forth. And then I guess he said something to her and she didn't like, and she hit him. You understand me? So he hit her back. You understand? Then they started tussling and he dragged her away. I don't have no idea. I don't know this. Now witness. They just can look. She's aggravated.
So according to the witness, she put her hands on him. Now, fellas, this is crucial. Because you got a lot of retarded folks out there who thinks that, domestic violence only applies to men. Nope. It also applies to women too. Yes, it also applies to women too. In fact, domestic violence is a crime of equality. Not one side does it, both sides do it. But let's continue.
So when did it happen? But she started it. She pushed him first.
Yeah, she pushed him first. She's aggravated.
Do you know the person, first of all?
That's literally my boyfriend, bro.
Where is he?
He left there.
Where?
It's like, please, this though, because he's trying to walk up like this shit. So,
All right.
We
So
got we got through it.
can I go ID first?
Yeah, I'm glad to tell what happened. He's a weirdo. Oh,
How long you been with him?
13 years.
You have children together?
So wait a second. She calls him she calls him a weirdo, but she's been with a weirdo for 13 years. Oh man, now I know this is gonna be good.
We literally, so we got here a little late, but we still had time to make our fight. My bad went through the.
Who's the primary?
I'm not gonna talk to nobody this way.
Okay.
So what happened?
First off, RIP to Spirit Airlines. Second off, never trust a young lady that says bro. Third off, he's a weirdo, but you've been with him for 13 years. Yeah, I don't.
I know, right? I know, right? The retarded fuck shit don't make sense. You you've been with a weirdo for 13 years, but he's a weirdo. Right. Let's continue.
I don't know about this one, guys, but yeah, shout out to the first young lady who didn't stand up to sister code and actually told the truth. All right. But it's just so pathetic to see that at the point that you put your hands on and then he defends himself and now the cops are called because in many of these states, he don't have to call the cops. There just has to be a crime in terms of domestic violence that takes place. And then they get the unique opportunity to hold you accountable. But your cries and your blaming of him, let's just see how effective that will be.
So we got here a little late, but we still had time to make our flight. So we went through the TSA. My bag had already came through, but I guess they conveyor belt was messing up. And somebody else I guess I don't know what was going on with their bag. But she took my bag off the conveyor belt and put it back down at the end.
Okay.
And I started getting mad. I kept telling them, I said, I have a flight to catch. Why is my bag on? I had nothing in my bag that needed to be checked or anything. It's because the conveyor belt was messed up. They literally had to keep getting on the conveyor belt to take the bags out.
Okay.
So I'm telling them that I need my bag because I'm about to miss my flight. And they wasn't listening to me. They literally was about to put me off the fucking.
What are the
why.
guys on?
Bad behavior. Mouth like a warrior.
Can I interject for 1 minute? Because during my experience going to different airports, different places, dealing with each and every TSA agent, and I know most of y'all will agree on this. There's a reason why TSA held your bag. Maybe, and that's a probability, and I say probability because 9 times out of 10 their scanner might have picked up on something, and yes, if their scanners pick up on anything, they will hold your bag, and there's a pretty good chance you lashed out at them about it. And a little advice, fellas, do not lash out at the TSA if your bag gets hold. Let them search through it. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's not like how they started. It's not like how they started at the beginning, thrashing people's stuff out of it. All they will do is just go put it back through the scanner, look at what's inside, that's setting it off, and 9 times out of 10 they'll give you your bag back, and you can be on your way. But acting a fool with TSA, that's really gonna hold you up, or worse, get you barred, and you won't catch your flight at all. But I digress. Let's continue.
It's petty as he's drunk and he's being hostile.
Loud, wrong, and strong.
person who does not know you from the hole in the wall that saw you walk up behind him and just pop him. I don't know what
Popped
goes on
him.
in Detroit, but here, that's a no.
I understand.
Yep.
I promise you, I'm not
Yep.
like that.
Okay,
I don't
today
normally
you
do
were,
that.
and that's why we're here. If you kept your hands to yourself,
Yep.
you wouldn't be having this conversation.
Yep. Look at them. Oh, give me them tears, man. Yes.
I'm just with nobody like every.
Exactly, deputy. And as I've been saying for years, both men and women need to keep their goddamn hands to themselves. And yes, women, those same rules apply to you too. No, you're not exempt from those rules. Let's continue.
I get what I did wrong, but I feel like nobody is trying to hear me out. Like, he was started disrespecting me and I didn't do nothing for him. He tried to blame me for this.
What do you mean you didn't do nothing disrespectful? You have witnesses telling law enforcement that you hit him. But you didn't do nothing. Right. Let's continue.
And really
So you hit him?
and I get you on that, and I'm not
You
just
got his full opinion. You got his ID?
Yeah, I got his ID. It's
First off, F everybody down in the comment section that she looked like she related to me. All right, I would never be related to a young lady with a mouth like this. That's the first thing. Second thing is she got mad at the attendants. He said something, and then she was violent towards him. And if she does it like this in public spaces, I guarantee you she's doing it in private and 10 times worse. What if you could copy the exact system that...
But you see, it goes back to what I said. You got some women out here who think those same rules do not apply to them. Those same domestic violence charges do not apply to them. It only applies to the men. Wrong. Those same domestic violence charges applies to women as well as the men. So no, ladies, you are not exempt from any domestic violence charges because of your gender. In fact, gender is not even a factor in this. But let's continue.
15 years. So how many years, if not a decade, do you think that this man has been getting hit on? Let's go.
She is the agitator.
Is she?
He hit her, but she's...
Who hit her?
She saw it. She pushed him, hit him first, and then he hit her back.
She hit her.
Not her. That's the witness right there.
She hit him and he retaliated. Let's continue.
Put the camera back on her. I want to see them tears.
You saw it?
They
Oh, boy.
He walked up behind him and popped him in the back of the head.
Up, second witness.
Behind him. Yeah, she
Popped her.
When she was still swinging on him, I had to put her off of him and
Wow.
push her to make her sit down. Because she was still going. She was like, no, fuck this shit.
Wow.
And I'm like, ma'am, just please have a seat.
And that's the thing, someone he chill, he good, he's not. He's the hostile one. I admit that I
And she's playing the victim.
I promise to God, I would totally get that. But he really pushed me because he started to disrespect. I promise to God, I was
a couple of times. And
Oh, that's him.
hey, I already got a witness. So she started the whole thing, right?
Obviously.
She started pushing you over the...
Yeah. The thing is with women, they
I
don't
heard he
want
clocked her too, but she clocked you first, right?
the thing is with women, they want to handle things aggressively. Okay, your bag is stuck, we obviously gonna get our refund back. So I'm talking to the credit guard, yeah, I credit bad stuff. No, let me tell you how I want it. We don't need to say all that.
Yeah.
You understand it? We understand.
Right.
Alright, I'm walking away. So I come here. This happened over there. She come over here. So what's up? You want to talk to me in front of the conversation? Hey, listen, let's just get our money back, right? Mr. Fight, your bag got stuck. No, I want to. Hey man, like I'm
What
not.
happened with her?
She got
True
agitated.
spirit. What happened? So
She was like,
Here's another thing you need to know. Not at all airports, but in some airports, Not all, but some. If you end up missing your flight due to the fault of the airport, where it is TSA or the flight you booked itself, if you're lucky, they could actually book you on a later flight, and you will still get to your destination. But here's the trick: never, ever, 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 ever piss off any of the employees at the airport. And keep this in mind. This only applies to some airports, not all. But let's continue.
Because she felt like I disrespected her family security guards by saying just be quiet. Women don't like to be quiet, but this is authority. If they're gonna help us, we need to shut up and explain. Not
leave her.
They better give us our money back.
What's your fault to miss the flight?
Look how easily that the young man just says that, well, the thing with women and then aggressive. No, my guy, that's your woman. That's the one that you have selected. What's crazy is that she's acting like a woman child, and these are the same women child that want babies. They want to create children with you when they can't even control their own emotions. Oh, these are the absolute wrong ones. And I'm trying to tell you, having children or creating families with women that are emotionally unstable the way that she is and aggressive, not only will it ruin your life, but she's going to continue to put you in dangerous situations. The cops should not be here in y'all faces as you try to explain. Thank God one of the ladies are talking about how violent that she is. Please remove yourself from this situation. You've been in a decade-plus relationship with a clown and a loser that hates being told no and hates structure, and now she has so little respect for you. She will not only not listen to you, but at the moment that her emotions go crazy, she gonna put hands on you. This is a dangerous situation.
You guys.
At this point, you're better off just walking away from it all. It doesn't matter how much, and it doesn't matter how much you have feelings for her. The moment she puts her hands on you, at that moment, the relationship should be dead to you. And this is Uncle JD talking here. Let's continue.
I was here. I had to run back and get her because her bag got stuck in TSA. They said, hey, it's our fault, my fault. We don't have to handle it. I'm telling her, good, we're good. Like, let's just, oh no, they gotta give us money back.
She popped
Obviously. You know what I'm saying? Just relax.
Yeah, but she wants to make them feel bad.
You know what I'm saying? It's nothing
to So basically, her running her mouth, lashing out at TSA, has led y'all into this situation. Got it. Let's continue.
If I would have talked to Spirit, I probably would have done something.
I know that, but that's the
Where you guys flying to? What city?
Detroit. But
I think there's only 1 or 2 flights today, so you would have been stranded here anyway tonight.
No,
they probably rebook you for.
And that's what I was saying. I said, July, we got family here. But tomorrow,
okay.
They're arrested, bro. They're taking me to jail.
How did I get you arrested?
Well, you know, no accountability, my guy. That's how, right? Like, it's not gonna make.
I don't think she heard the part where he said that he did not want her to get arrested, but somehow it's his fault. His fault, not her fault, by putting her hands on him. Wow, just wow. God damn it. You can't make this shit up. Let's continue.
Makes sense to me, all right? It's never gonna make sense to you.
They're arrested, bro. They're taking me to jail.
Good.
How did I get you arrested?
Go to jail. You deserve it.
Because you want to hear me
Bro.
out. I'm not going to put my hands on, but you know.
It's a million people in here.
Where did this all happen? Yeah. Where did that happen?
Yeah, right here.
Where did you fuck, right?
Right here.
No accountability.
I'm telling you exactly. I don't want her to go to jail. The women, they leave with their emotions.
No,
This
your
is state
woman.
of Florida. You have boyfriend?
Yes.
For how long?
15 years.
Okay, so a real relationship.
Yes.
15 years. So it's called domestic violence. Okay? So you obviously you don't want to do nothing. State of Florida is pressing charges. Here it is. You touch somebody here, you a couple. That's it. You understand?
Yeah.
Yep, just like the other video I made with with that couple out there in Georgia. Florida has those same laws too. Even if your partner does not want to press charges of domestic violence, guess what? The state of Florida can, with or without your, even if your partner doesn't want to. And no, it's not just Georgia and Florida. Those same laws apply to Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, South Carolina, North Carolina, Kentucky, and Tennessee. And that's just a few states that have that same law. But I'm just clarifying here. Let's continue.
So let's talk to you. Let's hear.
How can you lead as a man when she does not respect your authority and disrespects it to the extent of being violent with you? This relationship is over, my guy. You not ending this is kicking the can for more tumultuous ish to happen into the future. Recognize that the respect has been lost, that she's crazy as hell, and you need to move on. And even as I give him this advice, understand that he's not innocent either. This toxicity is a component of their daily lives. And he has to be accountable that he does not remove himself from the situation. But let's hear more from the psychopath.
Ain't nothing worse. Ain't nothing worse than being the henpecked boyfriend. And yeah, I know what someone's gonna say. But JD, that only applies if they were husband and wife. Yes, that's true. Oftentimes, it's husbands that are known as being henpecked if their wives is putting their hands on them. But I'm just extending it further out because, after all, the boyfriend is completely henpecked. He's putting up with it instead of walking away from it, and that's not good. It's like, do you want this shit to continue on, or do you want it to stop? Your call. Let's continue.
With him, I kept trying to explain to him, yes, I said, it's not my fault. They held my bag. Like, it's not my fault that I missed my bag. The police literally came up.
Nor is it your boyfriend's fault that they held your bag, but you lashed out on your boyfriend. I'm just saying, let's continue.
There to me while I was trying to get my bag, told me, we're going to have to put you out because you been hostile. And I said, only reason why I've been hostile is because they literally, my bag came out and they literally grabbed my bag.
Once again, confirming what I said in regards to TSA. If they hold your bag, let them do what they got to do. Let them scan the bag again, see what's causing it, see what's causing those scanners to go off. Soon you'll get your bag back and be on your way. Instead, they hold your bag, and instead of you allowing them to check and see what's causing those scanners to go off, you're lashing out at them. You're yelling and screaming at them. Of course, they will then tell you to leave the premises, especially when they don't have to put up with your foolishness. But I digress. Let's continue.
And put it back on the conveyor, bro. And that's making me miss my flight. And I kept trying to explain that to them.
Mind you, they were late. Okay, they were rushing to the airport. So if the airline made a mistake, I understand your anger, but you were already late, baby girl. If you came when the airline tells you to come, then this would not have been an issue. Now,
Before NTR continues on, here's another thing you need to know. Because now we're finding out that they got to the airport late and they were rushing. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, if you are going to, if you have already booked a flight at a certain date, then when that date comes, you're supposed to be at the airport 2 hours in advance for your flight. But let Uncle JD say this, because that's their recommendation. I advise y'all to get to that airport 4 to 5 hours before your flight. But wait, Uncle JD, you want us to get there 4 to 5 hours ahead of our flight? We're gonna be bored at the airport. Okay, then which is better? Spending 4 to 5 hours at the airport being bored and still able to catch a flight and still catch your flight in time? Or going to the airport late, having to rush everything, you get held up at TSA and you miss your flight. Which is better? Okay then. And on top of that, the reason why I say 4 to 5 hours is because some airports you go to TSA, you got a big line ahead of you. I mean, a huge line. So yes, it's best to get there hours way ahead before your flight. That way you're already situated. Not to mention, some airports, say for instance, out here in Denver where I'm at, you got Denver International Airport, DIA. Do you know if you're flying out of DIA, you got a huge packed line at TSA. You got to get through their screening. Then you got to go underground, catch the subway to your terminal. And if you rushing late, there's a pretty good chance you ain't going to catch that flight in time. So you got to get there hours in advance. Shit, by the time you get to your terminal or you McDonald's and you sit at the terminal waiting for your flight, get this. It'd be less than an hour until your flight begins to board. That's the reason why you should get there hours in advance instead of procrastinating, getting there late, having to rush everything, and risk losing your flight off the gate. But once again, I digress. Let's continue.
What you don't do is you get aggressive with the people. What is that going to solve? People in these positions are not going to speed up because you're screaming at them.
Security guards can literally tell you that down there. I was hostile because I'm about to miss my flight because y'all machines messing up and y'all had to put my bag back on it. And then he come down there yelling at me, talking to me smart. I don't give a fuck. Shut the fuck up. You need to figure out what the fuck you gonna do. Blah, blah, blah. And that's why I got hostile and mad. Now he's trying to act all civilized. Like he didn't do that. And I will admit, as a woman, I hear wrong. I should never put my hands on him. I shouldn't. But he really put.
And she just confirmed that she put his hands on him. It's one thing if y'all screaming at each other, but once you put your hands on another, that's it. You just screwed your own stuff up. Let's continue.
Because I'm already frustrated that I missed the flight because they held my bags, and now you coming at me to run. You're not even trying to hear me out and see what's wrong.
But I'm gonna break it down to you. Okay, you are gonna get arrested. Okay?
Good.
Because unfortunately, right now here in Broward, we're not tolerating any kind of domestic.
Am I going to jail?
Yes.
Yeah.
You are.
Yes, you are.
All of them tears.
Even if he don't press charges?
No, it doesn't matter. With a domestic, he doesn't have to
You
press
feed my
charges.
soul. Yes,
So,
yes.
I want you to tell me which of your property you want to leave with him. If you want to leave any.
Don't take me to jail.
Take her.
You got me arrested.
No.
Taking me to jail.
No, it can't. Oh, look at it on the screen.
Oh man, what does that say? She put hands on him and blames him for being arrested. No accountability. Oh, sweet Lord.
She put her hands on their blazer for the arrest. No accountability. Yeah.
I'm not even I'm gonna need you to take off your jewelry, everything, your purse, everything.
Oh, give me that ugly cry, baby. Oh, it's so ugly. There's no tears though. I want to see the tears. Come on.
God damn, NTR. I'm beginning to. Goddamn, MTR. I'm beginning to think you're even more cutthroat than I am. Let's continue.
Turn around.
How long am I gonna be in there?
Forever.
No, I mean, maybe it could be. They could probably let you out tomorrow.
Oh my god, bro.
I have it. Take off
Consequences.
and anything like this.
Repercussions.
Take it off. You can leave your jacket on till we get over there.
Shout out to Detroit. Is this what y'all dealing with?
Oh my god, never in my life. Please don't take me out, please. I'm begging.
Yeah, even I gotta ask, is this what Detroit dealing with? I wonder if Valentine Daniels can answer that question.
Please.
There's nothing I can do.
You idiots, please. I beg you, please don't take me. I cannot go to jail.
Somebody has to go, and the aggressor has to go, and you're with the aggressor.
Oh my god.
Take off your necklace for me.
Take it off.
You want to keep her luggage over?
Yeah.
So what's going on? I didn't want to go to jail.
I explained to you. The state of Florida is pressing charges. Here's the thing. If you don't show up or...
Once again, he doesn't want to press charges. He doesn't want to get her arrested. But keep in mind, the state of Florida is arresting her for domestic violence charges, even if he does not want her arrested and go to jail. No different than out there in Georgia. But let's continue.
You don't want to do nothing. It's probably at the end of the day, it's going to be dismissed. But here, you don't play around. You a couple, she hit you, it's on camera, the witnesses, she's got to go to jail for domestic battery. She be out. And then if you don't show up to court, it's all going to be dismissed. But this is the problem.
Please,
come on, hurry up. Take it off.
Please don't take me to jail.
You delaying. Come on.
I cannot have to work and everything. Please, I beg y'all. I did not.
Ma'am, you're running the risk of resisting arrest at this point. Don't make it hard on yourself, ma'am. Let's continue.
Yes, you did.
Once you put your hand on him, that's it.
We just promised, man. Like, I didn't see you.
No. You're only upset that you got caught. By the way, I'm going to have to do a world's tiniest violin solo at the end of this video. We'll go through it, guys, okay?
Just do that. Just take off your necklace so I don't have to take it off.
Oh, it feels so good.
Please don't take me to jail.
Turn around.
My God.
Yep.
Put your hands like you're praying.
I can.
Please don't take me to jail.
Justice served.
I cannot.
Our hands are tied when it's a domestic related.
It's not a domestic thing.
Yes, because you guys live together.
We don't. Please don't take me to jail. I didn't even hit him. I only.
You already told me that you guys live together.
What? You said you didn't hit him, and then you said you only hit him once.
But he can tell you, please.
You hit him once. And that's one too many.
I beg you, please. I cannot go to jail. I got school. I got work. I cannot. Please have some leniency on me, please. I beg y'all. Please, we would go our separate ways. I would stay at a hotel. Please, I beg y'all.
Nope.
Please have some leniency
Nope.
on me. I never had no felony.
Okay? And I'm just going to explain this one time. In the state of Florida, we have domestic violence laws, okay? You obviously struck something. You hit someone. We have plenty of witnesses. We have cameras. You hit them. It's non-negotiable. That's it.
And on top of that, she hit him in the airport where they got cameras everywhere and you got people everywhere. Everybody's seen it. You're not crying your way out of this, ma'am. Let's continue.
Hands on someone, you go to jail. It's just we can't do it anymore. That's the end of it. We don't want to have to take people to jail, but we do. And they said he doesn't want to press charges. Your boyfriend doesn't want to press charges. The state of Florida is pressing charges on you, okay?
Yes,
So it's not something that we want to do. You should have made that choice when you put your hands and started
Keep your hands to yourself.
Okay? And unfortunately, you did it in there. Unfortunately, you did it in there.
Men and women, keep your hands to yourself. Let's continue.
Airport where there's hundreds of people watching
and cameras
everywhere, okay?
By the way, these types of abusers, not all, but in the beginning of the relationship, these are the ones that you say something funny or slick and they'll hit you for it, right? And they'll scold as they try to hit you, like they're trying to discipline you. It'll start off like that initially. What do I tell you guys? Nip that in the bud immediately. If she doesn't change behavior, understand where she may eventually take it. This man let the disrespect slide for far too long, and when you tolerate it for far too long, it'll turn into this. Let's proceed.
So it's something that we made a decision to put our hands on our boyfriend. Now we got to live with it, okay? It's nothing. There's nothing we can do. There is nothing we can do.
I don't have no
Zero tolerance. Zero tolerance. Zero tolerance. I'm sorry. The state of Florida doesn't give us leniency, okay? So
these tears would work in every other situation.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, she's in agony.
So you don't want to press charges?
No, not at all. I didn't think we would even get this far. It was miscommunication.
Give me that ugly cry, girl.
Oh, boy.
Papa, you got this, right?
Yeah.
Hey, these fucking guys are 67.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
They cleared.
Oh.
I saw them clear.
Well, I wasn't a 13 each and I cleared. I left through.
I know, but Garrison is clear.
It is what it is.
I thought he doesn't want to press charges. He doesn't want to do anything.
I'm sure.
You know.
You got his information?
Tweaker.
Okay, this is.
Oh, man.
He's going to stay at the Hard Rock. Just
I can't believe you did this to me, bro.
Ma'am, you did this to yourself. You put your hands on him. Now you're trying to blame him because you got arrested. That tag was right. There is no accountability here. Oh, that's right. It's kryptonite to them. Let's continue.
he doesn't even want to press charges.
He doesn't want to press charges. He didn't do anything. We are. Your boyfriend doesn't want to press charges.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
I'm not going to jail.
Right. Well,
Oh, my God.
The belly.
I don't believe this.
What's so crazy about this still is that she still is not understanding that it's the government, it's the police that are putting her in jail, pressing, right? Like they're taking this further. Charges will be pressed by them. It has nothing to do with what he has chosen to do, but she's still, right? Like she has to blame someone else other than this is.
It's like her mind don't understand. He ain't pressing charges. The state is. Yet you still blaming him. Seriously, ma'am. Use facts. Use facts and logic, not your emotions in this situation here. Let's continue.
What they do to remove accountability. She's blaming him for her own actions, and she's wailing like a baby about her own actions. They're prepared to go as far as to put hands on somebody, but not willing to deal with the consequences. And think about how learned of behavior that this is, that you put your hands on someone that is way bigger than you, way stronger than you, but you're so confident within that nothing will happen to you, that you continue on doing it. Boys are taught not to put hands on women. Why are girls not taught the same damn thing? Let's continue.
Allow me to answer that, MTR. It's because of the fact that we living in days and times to where because boys are taught a man should never put their hands on a woman. Women believe that somehow gives them an advantage. Oh, he can't put his hands on me, so I could do whatever I want. He can't put his hands on me, therefore I could get to do whatever I want. No, it doesn't work. No, it doesn't work that way. Not at all. And just because a man should not put their hands on a woman, that doesn't give you women a right nor some type of free pass to do whatever you like. Especially putting your hands on him just because he can't put his hands on you. It's equally wrong on both sides. Let's continue.
To hear her cry. But you did.
I would never forgive you for this. I would never.
Good, leave him, please. Because he's unable to do it himself.
Definitely. Please do him a favor.
What happened?
Oh my Lord! I stand corrected. MTR is way more cutthroat than I am. Let's continue.
We don't see her.
So she was charged with 1 count of touch or strike, battery, dating violence. But that's about it for today.
He got
so
her
if you enjoyed
mugshot.
that video, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Until next time, thanks for watching.
Wow. Listen. I told y'all I'd have to do a damn solo at the end. You understand me? But this is why I continue that it is important that we push. Where's my damn? Oh, here it goes. It is important that we continue to push as a man boundaries, as a man standing on business, as a man self-respect, as a man loving yourself. Because when you tolerate disrespect just to keep the peace, because you don't want to deal with, confrontation, the drama, effectively what you're doing is you're communicating to the other person that there is no consequences for their actions. And guess what? Over time, it will escalate in situations of DV. It will escalate in situations when you have a bully. It will escalate unless you apply that pressure, however you decide to apply it. And I'm not talking
straight up. If you're dealing with a woman who is highly aggressive, but for the sake of keeping the peace, you try not to set boundaries and shit. The shit is going to escalate and it's going to evolve. And sooner or later, that aggressiveness is going to turn violent. Off the gate. And yes, just because she's a woman does not mean she's exempt from those, say, domestic violence charges. Yes, the women can be charged too, just as much just as much as the men can be charged. But I hope everybody learns a valuable lesson from this. And I'm going to end it here. Again, shout out to MTR, Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. If you want to watch this video in its full entirety, uninterrupted, I'll leave the link to his full video in the comment section. Go check him out. Tell him JD Mouse sent you. But that's all I got for tonight. I'm done and I'm out this bitch. Later.